Hey all, I explored Goa for 3 weeks and celebrated New Year Eve there. And during that time, I volunteered at the place which is called Dog Temple, and even I slept on the beach for few nights. I will explain this journey with all of you in next few minutes. So stay tuned. I entered into Goa from Karnataka side, and that's how I reached to a place which is called Mollem, Mollem. After spending the night at the petrol pump, I started cycling towards North Goa because they called North Goa is the most happening place, and that is the actual Goa for what it is known for. To get there, I crossed the entire South Goa. And let me tell you a secret. Those who know, they say that South Goa is more peaceful, more beautiful and less crowded. And that is why it is very famous into the Russian tourists. After riding through jungle trails and muddy roads, I finally reached the blue ocean and the soft sandy beaches. The buildings and houses in Goa are very different. So colorful and unique. I had never seen such architecture before. Wow, what a building. Nice. What a beautiful place, huh? Look at this house. Oh God, nice one. So जिस जगह मैं कभी हूँ जहाँ रोड को क्रॉस कर रहा हूँ, ये सब हेरिटेज होम्स हैं, पुराने वक्त के घर. चैपल व्यू, हेरिटेज होम. I also got a chance to see the Goa's rural side for the first time. काम कर रहे हैं, अभी धान की बिजाई हो रही है. चावल. The first beach which I saw was Kolava beach. There I met Santosh Bhau again. बीच की सबसे अच्छी चीज़ क्या लग रही है आपको यहाँ पे?
यहाँ पे मुझे तैरना बहुत पसंद है और यहाँ की ठंडी हवा मुझे बहुत पसंद है.
We were happy to see so many families and tourists walking around freely. We sat together, watched people and enjoyed the calm vibes. Like other beaches of Goa, this beach also had magical sunset and many fun rides to enjoy. On our way, we also met a couple from Delhi. They are living a full hippie life. What a look you have. See?
Chandigarh to Australia.
Yeah, they are planning to travel the whole world in their car.
He just told me yesterday that we are going to London. I wasn't aware of it. When we are going to London,
I have been planning that, so yeah.
I have no idea. I've just been told.
Next morning, I said goodbye to Santosh Bhau as he continued his cycling journey towards Kanyakumari. There were 7 beautiful beaches spread over just 12 kilometers of this area. Can you believe where am I riding right now? Look. I'm riding on the beach. Wow. It was a dream, huh? It's a dream come true moment for me. Oh. गोवा तेरी हरता के हम तो दीवाने हो गए. I was even cycling right on the beach. There were lifeguards, many foreign tourists, but surprisingly, I did not see many Indian visitors there. So this was my first time ever in Goa, and honestly, I fell in love with it. What about you? Have you ever seen the beaches like this anywhere else in India? I bet you have not. Hi. Is it a cycling group? From where? Wow. तो यहाँ तक आए हैं, साइकिलिंग कर रहे हैं. एंड यहाँ राइड करना तो बेस्ट है ना. परफेक्ट, ग्रेट. And on the way, I thought to explore one of the most haunted place, not just in India, but in the whole world. आइए मेरे साथ explore करते हैं Three Kings Chapel, the most haunted place in Goa. I wanted to find out the truth behind some popular myths about Goa. के ऊपर बैठ के तीन राजा इधर आते हैं. तो वो जिंदा है राजा या उनके मूर्ति आती है?
जिंदा नहीं, बच्चा लोग कहता है.
बच्चे हैं. बच्चों को राजा बना के घोड़े पे बिठा के फिर इधर आते हैं. So I asked the locals and what they told me was really eye-opening. मैं इंटरनेट पे पढ़ रहा था, बोलते कि ये हॉन्टेड है. भूत है इधर।
भूत किधर?
इंटरनेट पे सब जगह यही लिखा हुआ है।
पुराना लोग ऐसा बोलता था पहला।
झूठ सब लोग बोलते हैं ना, ये फेसबुक में डालते हैं ना, ये झूठ सब
झूठ डालते हैं।
कंटेंट बना के लिए ये पुराना स्टोरी है।
पहला मालूम क्या है,
हाँ।
पहला आदमी है हमारा इसका साल में इसका बड़ा आदमी है, ये क्या बोलता है, इधर रहने का नहीं।
हाँ।
समझ गया ना, इधर रह आता है, इधर कुछ होता है,
हाँ।
गड़बड़ होता है।
हाँ।
कोई आता है, कोई करता है, ऐसा बोलता है।
फिर
अभी कुछ नहीं,
आप इधर रहते हैं तो कुछ नहीं होता ऐसा?
कुछ नहीं होता है। रात को 12 बजे 4 बजे 5 बजे कपल्स आता है इधर।
इच्छर में?
हाँ, घूमने को।
अच्छा। I started riding towards Panjim, the capital of Goa. The reason was I had received a message from one of my subscriber, Satyam. Satyam invited me to come and stay with him.
शानदार लग रहा है देखने में। तो पणजी बहुत खूबसूरत है, पहला इंप्रेशन तो बहुत अच्छा गया है।
When I reached Panjim, he gave me his own room to stay and shifted to the hall himself. Such kindness is rare. I stayed there for almost a week, editing my videos and visiting nearby tourist places. ये जो गुंडों की थी वहाँ खड़ी हुई थी और अजय देवगन इस तरफ था। अभी क्या हुआ है, पिछले कुछ दिनों में जब दोबारा कंस्ट्रक्शन की गई है तो ये कलर चेंज हो गया, उसमें वाइट था और उसका जो टॉप था ना पिलर्स का, वो फ्लैट सरफेस था। लाइट भी बदल दी गई है, अभी पहले जैसी नहीं है। और वो उधर से भागना शुरू करते हैं और जीप जाके इस तरफ गिरती है। तो बहुत सारे सीन में आपको वो जो टॉप पे स्ट्रक्चर बना है वो दिखता है, वहाँ पे लोग खड़े हुए दिखते हैं और उस तरफ का पूरा शूट है ये। प्लस ये शॉप्स भी थोड़ा बदल गई हैं, इस तरफ के शॉप्स आपको नजर आती है। तो सिंघम का फाइट वाला जो सीन है वो यहाँ पे पिक्चराइज हुआ था दोस्तों। I have made a detailed video on Panjim. You can watch it on my channel Cycling Beast. Many famous Bollywood movies like Golmaal, Drishyam and others were shot in Panjim itself. जो आपने देखा है सिम्बा में और पुलिस स्टेशन जो आपने देखा है दृश्य में और पुलिस स्टेशन जो आपने देखा है सिंघम में, वो यहाँ पर शूट हुए हैं बहुत सारे सीन्स।
ये है मंडावी रिवर और यहाँ पर जो ये बड़ी बड़ी शिप आप देख रहे हो, शिप 1, 2 एंड शिप 3 कैसीनो शिप्स हैं। कैसीनो के लिए आप यहाँ पे आ सकते हैं।
I also made a video showing how people celebrate New Year parties in Goa. That is also available on the same channel. You can go and check it out.
Nice meeting with you, man. It's so good. So kind of you.
The next day, I visited many beaches.
आपको पकड़ो?
साइकिल को पकड़।
आप साइकिल पकड़ेंगे? ढलान है। ये लगा नहीं कोई?
Villages and towns around Panjim. And it felt like totally a different world. I really enjoyed cycling through the places. On the way, I also visited the Dil Chahta Hai Fort, which is very famous nowadays.
उस फेमस स्पॉट जो आपने दिल चाहता है में देखा है, तो दिस वाज द बोट जहाँ पे बैठे थे वन ऑफ देम। Akshay, I think, was standing here in this.
That night, I planned to go to Mandarin Beach, and the reason was Dog Temple. I have heard that people can go there and volunteer. In return, they will provide you the place to stay. When I reached, it was dark. The temple was closed.
मेन गेट तक पहुंचा मैं, वहाँ तो लॉक है। विदाउट परमिशन अंदर नहीं आना, अपने एनिमल्स को अंदर लेके नहीं आना। सिर्फ डॉग्स थे अंदर, कोई लाइट नहीं जल रही, कुछ नहीं, पता ही नहीं चल रहा है एंट्री कहाँ से है। यहाँ जाके पूछता हूँ अभी क्या कहानी है।
As I had no place to go, so I walked to the beach, and that's where I met Ram Singh Bhai from Uttarakhand, who runs a small shack by the name of Coastal Flavors. And when I asked if I could pitch my tent somewhere, he said that you don't need to pitch the tent.
टेंट लगाने की मेहनत क्यों करोगे? ये जो हमारे क्या बोलते हैं उसको, सन, वो जो लेटने की जगह आप बता रहे थे, सनबेड बोलते हैं। तो कहते हैं सनबेड है, उसी के नीचे आप सो जाना। तो ये भी एक नया एक्सपीरियंस हो जाएगा।
They also said that they will take care of food. I was really shocked and touched.
थैंक यू राम सिंह भाई।
खाने के लिए बुलाने आ गए हैं, तो चलो चलते हैं।
I stayed there for 3 days. Every night I used to sleep on the wooden sun chairs. Every day they gave me food, tea and lot of warmth.
ऐसी जानकारी नहीं है हमको।
During the daytime, I went and volunteered at the dog temple.
हेलो, गुड मॉर्निंग। चलो चलो आओ। गुड मॉर्निंग। ठीक हो?
राइस और दाल कुक की जा रही है। Come. Yeah, it will shoot this side. It will shoot this side.
Yummy, 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 yummy.
बेटा कैसे खा रहे हो तुम? Used to go everywhere.
सारे बॉल मैंने धो दिए हैं और धो के उनको अंदर रख भी दिया है।
And in my free time, I used to explore Arambol beach.
गोवा के बीचेस पे आप वॉलीबॉल खेल सकते हैं, धूप सेक सकते हैं।
मिलता है।
Sweetwater Lake.
हार्डली 200 मीटर चलाऊंगा मैं और पहुंच गया हूँ स्वीट वाटर लेक।
Karim Beach.
अगर आप एंट्री नॉर्थ से कर रहे हैं तो ये फर्स्ट बीच होना चाहिए, इसके बाद आएगा अरम्बोल। ब्यूटीफुल सा बीच है।
On New Year Eve, they offered me drinks and we had a great time together.
Cheers राम सिंह भाई। हैप्पी न्यू ईयर। गोवा में नए साल की शुरुआत कर रहे हैं।
I truly feel lucky because again and again God makes me reach to the right place at the right time and make me meet to the right people.
हेलो, माय नेम इज लक्ष्मण, कर्नाटक।
अनिल सिंह रावत, देहरादून।
मेरा नाम शिवा है, मैं कर्नाटक से।
मैं रवि बोल रहा हूँ कर्नाटक से।
संजय रावत फ्रॉम उत्तराखंड। मैं रिनेश भंडारी फ्रॉम उत्तराखंड।
बहुत अच्छे लोग हैं यार।
On the 1st January of 2023, I started riding back, planning to enter to Karnataka. But the most exciting part of the journey was still waiting for me. Something completely unexpected happened. Someone from behind said me hello. I turned back and to my surprise, it was a German couple on bicycle.
How to pronounce your name? Pate.
Yeah, like this is my nickname, but Patrick and Diana.
And how long are you riding?
2.5.
2.5.
Yeah, because we started in Germany and there was COVID and lockdown
yes.
here, no open border there, so we did some detours and 4 months Iran, 6 months Pakistan, and now India. And Muslims are very, very hospitable.
It is.
Very like they don't let you camping. Like no, and then they find an excuse. It's dangerous because today it's snakes. You have to come to my house.
Yeah.
They say no camping. Go there.
You come
eat
to my
food.
nice one.
People here are interested, but they are shy and oftentimes they don't speak English. So those experiences for us in India are not happening very often.
Yes. But they're very helping if you make them
for sure,
understand that.
sure,
That's really
for sure.
very helping.
How
What's
about
your
your
plan
plan?
after this?
Just keep cycling.
Keep cycling
No, we
towards-
are having some lunch.
Yeah, lunch of course,
Yeah.
but mostly we go.
We go to the beach, having a bath. We're not cycling the whole day because we arrived just yesterday in Goa. We want to see something, a little bit enjoy.
Okay.
And during day for us is very hot,
Yeah.
so that's why we are not cycling so much.
Okay.
Not all day, yeah.
It's like they are living my dream of traveling around the world. So they entered in India using the Wagah border from Pakistan.
उन्होंने इनवाइट किया कि मैं उनके साथ राइड करूं। साथ जाने का मतलब है खर्चे बढ़ेंगे और कुछ नहीं, लेकिन नया तजुर्बा, नया एक्सपीरियंस वो लोगों से मिलना भी हो जाएगा। तो मुझे अपनी पॉकेट खोलनी पड़ेगी और दिल भी।
You said in South Goa is much more calm and
It is.
been there.
I have been there. So I entered from Karnataka. I ride my bicycle to North Goa and then again I'm going back.
Oh,
But a different road, same road.
Same road.
Same road?
Yeah.
Why are you doing the same road?
There's no other road, that's why.
so anything vada pav,
Not vada pav, we have choice.
choice,
Samosa.
samosa.
One. There is another dish called puri sabji. That's the second one. Third one is chole bhature. You were in Punjab, right? You
Yes,
crossed
yes,
Wagah
we
border.
entered this,
So
yes.
didn't you have it there?
I I'm not sure.
दाल कचौरी, 2 छोले भटूरे।
The samosa.
हाँ समोसा भी।
Samosa also.
एक समोसा भी दे।
Yeah, she loves samosa.
I love samosas very
They have samosa in Uzbekistan and Kyrgyzstan.
Yes,
But
it's there.
Uzbekistan not for me because
Okay.
there's meat
Sometimes.
inside.
They put-
And this is known as puri and dal.
Okay, dal.
Puri or sabji rather, not dal. So we can have this, dip with it, and then taste and find out. I am not sure.
We rode together, visited a few places.
यहाँ पर ज़्यादातर पिक्चर्स में ना आपने इसी पार्ट को देखा होगा। जितने भी शिप्स यहाँ आया करते थे तो वो शिप्स जब फ्रेश वाटर का जो स्टॉक था उसको इसी फोर्ट से आके फिल करते थे। तो वाटरी यानी अगोडा इन पोर्तुगीज, इसलिए अगोडा फोर्ट।
It's very nice place, but very crowded. You see,
Yeah.
many people here.
Wow. So nice. What a great time.
What's your name?
I'm in Pravarsha and this is my friend Ganesh.
Parvasha, Ganesh.
We met them today. You joined them?
Yes.
There are not so many cyclists on the roads.
You are from Goa?
No, we are from Hyderabad.
Thank you so much for this. Cheers.
And then I took them to Satyam's house in Goa for that night.
पहुंच गए हम लोग.
We all stayed there and had a great time.
Very tasty. Very tasty. We love Indian food. Yeah. Very good food. Very good food.
सत्यम दोबारा मिल रहे हैं। Same t-shirt. I didn't notice. Even I'm with the same t-shirt. Oh God.
The next morning, we said goodbye to Satyam and continued our journey, and this time into Karnataka. Cycling with such an experienced rider was a big learning experience for me. They shared so many tips, tricks and hacks that I still use in my journey today. So how was my ride with those pro cyclists through Karnataka and into Kerala? That full story is coming up in the next video. For now, I hope you enjoyed my journey through Goa. Have you ever been to Goa or would you love to go? What do you think about it? Let me know into the comment section. I would really love to hear your thoughts. If you love cycling content and enjoy seeing the world on the budget, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, World Wanderer Cycling on a Budget, and also hit the bell icon so that you get the notifications of my videos first. And if you have not seen my full cycling journey across Maharashtra, I'm sharing the link here. Please go and watch. And those who have supported me on my journey, their names are given here. Please read them and say them thank you on my behalf. That's all for now. We will meet soon in the next episode. Till then, take care of yourself. Keep smiling. Bye bye.